Stop waiting for life to happen and do this instead. Many people in the world are waiting for something to come in their life, into their life before actually doing something themselves. They're waiting for someone or something to put its hand in their life, configure everything for them, and then just go off of that and live off of that. And so in this video, I want to go over why this is it's not just, in my eyes, a bad philosophy, but can be a very crippling philosophy. But I'm also going to go over what you can do instead to take back some control in your life and really start to live a much more beautiful, fulfilling life. That's coming up next. Hi there, welcome to HeartSpace. My name is Dave. If you're new to the channel, where we are creating videos almost every single day from my heart to yours so that you can live life in your way. And if you want more videos that are going to help you to do that, hit that subscribe button and bell icon down below. Now I want to go over an incredibly powerful idea in this video. And if you look out in the world and you look at most people's lives and the way that they are living them, it seems that a lot of people are living lives of quiet desperation. They're living lives in resistance to what's going on. And based on what I see in comment sections, with conversations with people, and conversations I hear that other people have had, a lot of it seems that many people, not all, but many people believe that they have no control over their lives in any way, and that it's all just outside circumstance or an outside force, depending on what you believe, that is just manipulating your life and you have no control over it whatsoever. And what this is called, essentially, is victim level consciousness. It's called to me. Everything happens to me and I have no control over anything that I do. But in actuality, what's really going on is you are in a co-creative process with the powers that be, or powers that at work out here, the universe, God, oneness, whatever you want to call it. You are in a co-creative relationship. Now, the reason the people who don't know this or don't have this awareness, the reason they struggle so much, the reason that they always seem to be living in a way that's this quiet desperation, is because you have so much power in this co-creative process that you can even choose to live a life of quiet desperation. And so if you expect that's how life is, and that's just the way it is, life is suffering, life is struggle, life is just, a horrible experience, and then you leave, and then that's just it. If you believe that, the universe will co-create that with you. It will co-create whatever you bring to the table. It will take what you bring, and it will take that and give you back like-kind things. Like attracts like. You will transmit that which you believe, the energy that you do it through, your words, your actions, everything, your whole beingness you will transmit, and you will receive like things back. And so the people who come to the table, the co-creative table with the universe, and go, you know what, I'm just going to wait for life to happen to me. The universe goes, great, you're going to keep waiting for life to happen to you. And then they're going to get the inevitable results of coming to the table, waiting for life to happen. And it's no surprise that the people who are living in a fulfilled way, the people who are living from their hearts in the way that they truly want, are the people that are choosing to be what they want to be and then taking action from that place. And so now they come to the table, this co-creative table, they come up to the universe and they go, this is who I am. This is who I am, and I'm going to prove it through how I act, how I speak, how I think, and most importantly, the energy I'm in while I do all of those things. I'm not going to come from a place of fear. I'm not going to come from a place of shame, guilt, jealousy, anger, pride. I'm going to come from a place of love, gratitude, abundance. That's who I am. That's who I choose to be. I come to the table aware of my co-creative powers and my divinity. And when you come to the table with that awareness and you actually live in that kind of way, the universe goes, okay, I will return in like kind that which you give me. I will co-create a reflection of that in the outer world for you. And this works for every single person every single time. But for those who wait, they will always be waiting. For those who do, they will receive back the fruits of their action. If you want to grow a tree or you want to grow some kind of garden, you can't just sit back and wait for it to happen. Now, there are points where you have to wait, but you have to go into the garden. You have to cultivate the earth, allow it to get to a place where it's actually going to be able to yield crops or yield anything really. Make sure it's healthy. You have to nurture that. Then you have to plant the seeds, and then you have to nurture those seeds. Make sure they don't die off. Make sure they're getting the right nutrients, right amount of sunlight, right amount of water. And then over time, in the co-creative process, the universe will take care of the rest, but it is going to ask you to bring that to the table. It is going to ask you to bring that side of it to the table. And how do you cultivate the garden of your mind, the garden of your life? Well, you come and you actually nurture through your thoughts, through your mind, through your words, through your actions, and through your energy. Most importantly, that's you cultivating the earth, cultivating the ground. Then you're planting seeds through your beliefs, the things that you're transmitting out to the universe. And then you water them, you nurture them, you continue this. Even when nothing's showing up in the physical realm, you continue this. You are taking action from this beingness, knowing that it will yield a crop, it will yield results if you keep going, if you maintain this belief, if you keep putting in the action from that beingness, from that place of love, from that place of knowing you're a co-creative divine being. And yes, there is a gestation period where you have no control over it. I'm not going to say you have control over everything. You don't. It's a co-creative process. But a lot of people aren't coming to the table with their side of the co-creative process. They're waiting for someone to take control of the things they absolutely can control for them. They're waiting for the universe to take, or God, to take control of 100% of the process. But what that does is it just makes it so nothing happens, because you will receive back the fruits of the seeds you sow, the seeds you plant. And so, if you are waiting for things to happen, they will not. And there's also another side of this, where if you're trying to make everything happen and you're trying to control everything, well, it's kind of like a boss micromanaging the employee. Going like, oh, you got that done yet? You got that project? And bothering you every 5 minutes, and you can't get anything done because you can't possibly focus and allow the process of actually getting those things done. And so there is a balance here. You need to do what you can control, and then allow the universe, allow God to take control of the other side of the co-creation process. So this will take a bit of patience. This will take faith and trust. But if you come to the table, you plant the seeds, you cultivate the garden, you water it, you give it the sunshine, and allow the universe to then do the rest. Allow the seed to then take root and allow it to grow in its own way, then it will. But from the other side, if you're watering it too much, you're trying to do all of these little tricks to make it go faster and faster, despite there already being a natural process in place, of course, you're obviously going to affect it in a negative way as well. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say in this video. If you are waiting for life to happen, please, ironically, stop doing that and start taking some action. Start choosing who do you want to be, and then take action from that place. And if you do that, the universe will respond in kind. It will help you. It will guide you. It will allow the seeds to grow. But it is going to want you to come to the table with what you can control and your side of the co-creative process. And so if you take anything away from this video, take away the idea that you are in a co-creative relationship with the universe. Co-creative, meaning that you are a part of that creation process. We are not discovering things, we are creating things. Always remember that you are a creator. You are a divine, co-creative, infinite being. You are connected to the divine. And when you decide to do nothing, when you decide that all of what happens in your life is outside of you, you deny that divine part of yourself. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Just a reminder. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got something out of that. As always, I love you, and I will see you in the next video.